put on the screen. I mean, I'm not going to refuse it, but I'm not going to.
It feels, you know, it doesn't feel like August. Yeah. Like late September. Yeah, it does. Well, we're in the September.
Maybe to open things up, I guess got a couple folks that want to say some things, and there'll be more introductions coming here. But Paul Wurtsema is kind of the NHS project manager for what we're doing here today, and it's Paul's been working on this for a long time, and so we really owe a lot to Paul for getting this going and kind of figuring out how we could do it given the economics of today and the circumstances we deal with. So I'm going to do it right now, Paul, but we got to give you we got to give Paul a round of applause. So thanks a lot, Paul. We'll also in a minute hear a little bit from Elijah. He's with Whispering Pines and our contractor that we're really happy to be working with on the project here. So with that, I'll have Paul come on up here first. He has a few things he wants to say, and then and Elijah, and then I'll have some things to say after that. So, Paul.
Okay. Well, thank you all for being here. It's been a long road to get to this stage. Project sited yesterday for construction. But a lot of planning. This has been about a year in the making, conception, kind of putting some information together to get the funding from the state of Wisconsin is doing the funding for this Department of Administration. And there was an application process. And that took a little bit of doing, making sure that we had all of those items in place. And working through that approval, searching for a buildable lot. Okay? And we found this lot here. Kat Smith is here. We thank her for all the work that she helped in being able to make that happen. But that was kind of some of the phase one. And working with Southwest Cap to kind of affordability. We knew that building just a straight stick-built house might be out of the funding limit that the state could provide. So working with Southwest Cap through Skyline in Lancaster for a modular house. Just the affordability price, it's still a stick-built house, it's just in the factory. So in about a month that's going to be craned onto the foundation here, and then we'll have our house pretty quick going there. So once we have that secured, then finding the contractor, and we're really happy to have a local contractor, Whispering Pines, partner with us, and they've been great and kind of putting everything together and getting to this stage where we are today. So we think probably missing a lot of people. The NHS staff, obviously a lot of help there. Andrea working with the state, and just this is a project that doesn't come together just by itself. So we thank everyone that is here and everyone that's been part of it. Okay.
Thank you, Paul. I'm Elijah Adams with Whispering Pines Custom Builders. I am the general contractor on site, and as you can see, things are moving along even a little bit faster than we thought, so we're not going to complain about that one bit. We, as a company, are honored for the privilege to work with NHS to provide affordable homes in Richland Center for the community. So we're excited to keep things moving as fast as possible and get this thing on the market so someone can find a home. All of my part is really in it. Thanks.
Thank you, Paul and Elijah. Yeah, it's as Paul talked about, this is a long process. Again, the economic conditions are a little different than they were almost 10 years ago, which was the last time that NHS, did a new home, construction project. But again, credit goes to those folks that just spoke for finding a way, which just took a lot of patience and perseverance and creativity to really get it figured out. So, but yeah, it has been a total team effort at NHS. Everyone has been involved in this one way or another. So with that, I did make a few notes of some things that I wanted to say this morning. So, welcome. Today is a milestone day for NHS of Southwest Wisconsin. We'd like to thank all of our partners in this new home build project: Southwest CAP, Skyline Builders, Elijah and Whispering Pines, the State of Wisconsin Division of Energy, Housing and Community Resources, the City of Richland Center, Matt in the zoning office, City Utilities. Thank you, you guys, for working with us on this and working through the kinks. It's never quite as easy as one might think it is. There's always wrinkles to, zoning this or where, utilities that or the other thing, and we really appreciate their help in working through those things. And working with Paul hand in hand throughout the whole process to smooth things out. To all of our lending partners who have worked with us for many years, thank you. There's many of them, and really it's pretty much all of the lending partners in the surrounding area and beyond that we've worked with over the years, and they've all had a hand in NHS's ability to partner to make homes affordable and safe. We owe a lot of credit and support to NeighborWorks America. We are part of the NeighborWorks America Association, and we have a long history with neighborhood housing or NeighborWorks America. We really appreciate their support and look forward to their continued support for projects like this in Southwest Wisconsin. To the NHS Board of Directors, Darlene is here. Thank you, Darlene. Barry is here as well. Thank you, Barry. Nancy. Doug is here. Thank you, Doug. Violet, who is not here, but I just really want to thank them a lot for volunteering their time, their resources, and their commitment to improving the community through their service. Being an active member of the Board of Directors requires a high degree of responsibility, at times a steep learning curve, a lot of problem solving, some late nights and early mornings, all as volunteers. They do that because they believe in the mission of NHS of Southwest Wisconsin. Most importantly, we need to recognize the NHS team of employees that have persevered through challenges that at times really almost seemed unimaginable to make this day and make this day possible. Your patience and persistence are to be commended. Specifically, Paul, Andrea is over here, Terry is right here, Angie, where's Angie? There you go, Angie's over there. Sharon, Linda's right here. Really, thank you. NHS of Southwest Wisconsin has the best team assembled. They really do. We have employees who are passionate about safe and affordable housing, and again have just taken challenge after challenge, hit it head on, and found ways to make this happen, which has taken a lot of creativity. It hasn't been easy. Again, just the conditions for new construction are challenging, incredibly challenging. So it's taken a lot of that creativity. And when those challenges came up, they just kept working and kept working and kept working. When challenges, from outside, created a situation that was very difficult, we focused on the work. And that's probably what I'm most proud of this team, is that they've known that the best way to improve a situation is to go to work and get to it and really dig deep. Thank you to the families of our staff and board members for understanding and supporting your spouses, parents, grandparents, children, to allow our employees and board members to do the work that they do. What we do is not easy, and we will continue to rely on the support of those who are closest to us. We are neighbors helping neighbors, committed to educating residents in affordable housing services and revitalizing our area communities. At NHS, we live this mission. It's really in our DNA. Those that came before us with NHS, some of them that are here today, really created a template for success. And we rely on that template to this day. Over 42 years, Neighborhood Housing Services has constructed more than 50 new homes. But again, this is the first one in about 10 years. And that, I think, speaks to the challenges that have come up and the excitement at the team that we have right now to keep doing this. You know, we want to keep going. We will keep going with projects like this. I also want to mention that although this is an exciting time for us to have a new home build, the bulk of the work that NHS does is home rehabilitation. This year alone, we'll have invested close to $1 million in rehabilitation projects for the year 2025, mostly in Richland County, but in the surrounding counties as well. What that does is allows folks to stay in their homes, to create safe homes that may need emergency repairs, to allow for accessibility, bathrooms and egress and things and roof siding and things like that. So a lot of the work that we do, you may not see. We offer down payment assistance, foreclosure prevention assistance, and a lot of other services that allow people to stay in their homes. So although this is something that we can see today, and it's very exciting for the whole community, it's important for us to all remember the work that's done that is often not always seen and is not always visible. But again, those that came before us lived this mission, and they've created a mold for what we're still using at NHS today. Thank you to all the previous board members, employees, and supporters of NHS. We're committed to following your footsteps. NHS will once again be the best at what we do. With that, let's get to work. Got a house to build. If I can ask employees and board members, Elijah, to come on up here, grab a shovel, and we don't quite have enough, but we'll share the shovels here. I think one thing that's really telling about this crew and about this team is when we talk to someone who's done a lot of these and one of our technical assistance advisors, he said that sometimes people go and you buy new shovels and you spray paint them gold and you do that whole thing. And so when that idea was mentioned to staff, they said, absolutely not. That's not who we are. Let's bring our garden shovels from home. We're going to skip the gold paint. That's not really, again, it's not really who we are. So with that, well, there are a couple new ones here. Those haven't been used a whole lot. Yeah.
Doesn't look like I do much.
No, it doesn't matter. So, yeah, come on out here, employees and board members. A couple more here. We'll do this together.
I'll give you my dirty one if you want.
And we'll try to get in
the contractor should have to clean
here.
the shovel probably, but
Somewhat of a straight line. Oh yeah, thanks for that.
it's probably just a general marker, but
Yeah, you never know. Come on over here, Nancy.
I think that's what Nate had stuck in, when he was here the other day.
All right. So with that, let's stick a spade in the ground, you guys. We got some turf here.
Stop it. It is rough. It is rough. Well,
All right. There we go.
Solder right there.
Yeah, you got some sod.
got chunks.
Everybody got a chunk?
We gotta get a chunk. We're still trying. I'll hold some. Here, hold that. You want to hold it? Like
All right.
Medusa?
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Throw them up. Yay!
We didn't quite get ours out there.
Thank you everyone for coming. We'll stick around for a little while. Some of us have have work to do, and we'll be getting right back. What's that? Cookies. Oh yes. Thank you. Yes, there's
water and cookies.
Yeah, there's some refreshments over here, some cookies. We've got a sign-in sheet, so if you want to sign up and get updates from NHS, please do so. You're going to see a lot more of us out in the community coming up in the coming weeks and months, and we look forward to a lot more exciting news coming from Neighborhood Housing Services because we've got big plans. All right. Thank you.
Taking people on
Tours for housing.
So the home was getting set
Today's Friday, what's the date?
29th, is it? 29th, yep, Friday the 29th. The concrete is scheduled to start September 2nd, which is the day after Labor Day. I believe the home is scheduled for end of September. For some reason, 28th is sticking in my head, and that's going to be when they bring it in and crane it onto the existing foundation that's going to be poured. And then from there, we're building a attached garage, and then there'll be sidewalk poured, a driveway poured, and we'll be tying the two halves together, which is a little bit of siding, roofing, trim, etc., and it'll be ready to go. So I think ideally we're looking at, I'm just going to estimate 3 months from today. Right. It could be ready to be on the market.
The house is going to face south.
Yeah. So technically, I believe the what's considered the front of the home is facing Larson Street, which is the street. Okay. Yes. Some of that had to do with setbacks. Being in a corner lot like this, even though it's more of a alleyway than a road, it is an official road, Larson Street, and so. The way that the home is configured, we just got the state approved plan, which actually shows where the doors and everything go. So I can't remember exactly where those all face. I haven't studied it yet. But this is technically going to be the front of the home, back obviously to the east, and then there will be a door facing Kinder Street, which would give the opportunity for a porch or deck at some point off that front or off that side, we'll call it, since it is technically the side.
Okay, so there is a kind of a floor plan on the brochure here. I'll take a look at that.
Yeah, and whether that's the newest updated one, I'm not 100% positive, but I don't think the floor plan would have changed much. Some of it also is going to be the basement. There's a couple egress windows that will be on the north side, which will allow for futuring in a couple bedrooms and also a bathroom.
Oh, good.
So,
okay. I see they just dropped off the porta potty.
Oh yeah, work's always getting done. I told them I wanted it there as soon as possible. They never actually said when they're bringing it, so it just so happens it showed up right in the middle of the ceremony. But
yeah, well, as Craig says, let's get to work. Right?
That's right. Yep.
Right, thank you.
We wait for no one.
If anyone is interested and they think they might be in that range, they can certainly give us a call. Speak with Andrea. Trying to get on these guys. Unfortunately, right now, where we stand ordinance-wise, there's not much in the city as of now.
There is, but after doing research on it, we realized that
Right.
So they got rid of that.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, right around the corner here, the guy's got a quite a few chickens.
Oh, but not roosters.
The chickens aren't allowed in the city.
I thought 6 laying.
Maybe you guys should. Maybe you won't. No, I would dump it sometime. Okay, we're not. You can't have that when you're here. Might have a problem finding
Cookie out of it.
So here we have.
The floor plan. Yep. Nope. That's correct.
So what's Larson is?
So Larson will be along this side.
Okay.
And then this will be Kinder Street here.
And a lot of people who park in their garage go right in. They never use the front door anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, and the whole point of this to have zero entry, you'll notice it says zero entry step, is so this will be wheelchair accessible, or if you're a walker or anything else, you don't have to worry about the steps and stuff.
That's
so
the way to go.
yeah, yep, absolutely.
It makes everything so much easier. And a lot of people have their laundry right on the main floor. It depends on what they're going to do, I suppose.
Yep. Yeah, and like I say, the state approved plan, Paul, do you know if this is the updated state approved floor plan or this is the original that we've been working from? Okay. Yep.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, you bet.